Hello everyone and welcome to Season of Watch. Today we're watching iCar, episode 11. We're close to the end, so with that, we're also going to be picking what series are we going to be watching next time. Now, I'm going in blind, so I have no idea what I'm picking. Could be good, it could be bad, but if you want to have a say in it, join Discord. There's an anime suggestion channel where we can talk about it and you guys can help me decide what I'm going to be watching. Anyway, enough plug. Back to the series. So what happened last time? We had Aya talking to Finn about her past in High Card, where she loved that life. However, she started having questions once she was seeing how Theodore was prioritizing. Oh my god, why it's hard to say that one? Giving priority to the cards over the human lives, even their comrades' lives. And the last drop on that was when Tyler's son, or Chris, was in a life or death situation and he wanted to use the cards to save him. And Theodore was not letting him because they were not supposed to use the cards for personal use. And he was even telling Aya to collect Tyler's card and he was about to shoot the kid. So then Aya interrupted him and allowed Tyler to use X-Hand to save him. However, an X-Hand of 4 cards was too much for Tyler to bear and he ended up dying in exchange. We're skip ahead and now Chris is in High Card. Speaking of Chris, he has been captured by Jasper and was like being interrogated because apparently he did not have his card with him. Meanwhile, Alex was looking for Finn and found where he was, and Aya and Finn had to fight him off. Thankfully, they had Chris help coming out of nowhere to help them with a car, and they were able to defeat him. From the quick flash we saw, Jasper might be dead? I don't know what's going on with Chris, but he ended up collecting Alex's card, and when Finn was questioning him about why didn't he use his card because he was all hurt and everything, he didn't heal, he then shot Finn. He apologized, but shot Finn and left. Now Finn still has his own card and Aya's, so it's not like he's collecting all the cards for himself, but like, what is going on? There's also the fact that his shot did not spill any blood from Finn, so maybe it's a rubber bullet. But still, what is going on? Hopefully this episode will give us some answers on Chris. But yeah, that's about it. So as a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Quiet, right? No. Up. There we go. And it's not like there wasn't a lot of sound coming on anyway. So, yeah, what is going on there, Chris? Oh. He's seeing Tyler, him, and his sister. Misha, I think was her name. Like, a life they could have if nothing had happened to him in that accident. If Misha wasn't hurt, wasn't not hurt, but didn't have that illness, and Tyler didn't die, of course. Blah blah blah, blah blah bluff. I see. Got me wrong. I really like the parts of the music and take a chance to play the game. Sounds insane. I'm moving like that. If it a try, I'm going down. Just need something real. Yeah, what's up? What about the others? Are they gonna step in at some point? Because Leo stopped VJ and Wendy from going for their help, but he's still worried about what's going on. Oh, we're having a flashback. Not Michelle. Yeah, just a little taller, you know. Oh, this is something I didn't really expect. Like a flashback with the three of them. But I'm down for it. And it's also probably gonna help explain about Chris, so. Playing cards. Back then, I knew what a real smile was. Wow. What a line. And that was the instant that he got hurt. Wow. So, Tyler and Misha were there, just they were further away. And that's when he was almost dying, and his father died in his place. Yeah. Now we're getting to see from his point. All fives. So maybe accent has to do with being the same card. Because I don't remember what cards Bobby used for the accent. But his 4 accent was all 5. Yeah. Cross your heart. Yeah, you lost your father. You don't want to lose your sister as well. Ex-blind. There's another name. I have no idea what it is. Yeah. Like a terminal sickness. So, I don't remember what was Chris' card, the calories high. Is it a 5 as well? The version of himself that he abandoned. お前に嘘をつくのは昔の俺に嘘をつくのと同じ。そんな気がしたから、お前に嘘はつきたくなかった。お前にだけは知られたくなかった。Yeah, time only moves forward. It doesn't stop, it doesn't move back. Okay, so Finn is back at their own maid. Good question. Not much. As soon as Finn woke up, he came in asking all the. No. Yeah, see? He only took specific cards. Also, he incapacitated her as well. Not destroyed by anyone. Ah, the cards. Yeah, he aimed for the cards so they wouldn't kill him. It would just knock him out. He's put on the wanted list by the president. Actually, the king and princess. Well, yeah, it's not a matter of being okay with it. Yeah. Like, you can see how much Leo cares because he can't barge in asking those questions. Owen? Who is Owen? Am I supposed to know who Owen is? That's fun. A tunnel nobody knows what's at the end of. Okay, this part's very much reminding me of Fire Force with that underground. And look who's there. Is it just you two, or are the well? There she is. Because I was about to say, Jasper and Alex aren't gonna be here. Okay, so she's against the plan. Huh. Oh. Does she have a 5? Or no, he's just... Yeah, I feel like her card would be a 2. We saw it back then, but I don't remember. Look at her blushing. Yeah, like he's not using his card. Like, I'm very curious why he's not using his card. But no, he's gonna be expecting that. Okay, he went straight for it. And he took it. Look how you went for a slap instead of using your ability this time. And there's the other cards, a gun, and his ID. And that's why he couldn't use his ability, because the card was not with it wasn't that package. But why? Yeah, it seems like he's not in agreement with her. Because she wants to capture him alive. Yeah. What? Ah, okay. I did not know she could use her ability like that. And why is she helping him? What? Oh, Lindsey. So, are we gonna talk more about what happened back then? Vince Tudor. Is it? Oh, Chris. Chris sent that. Back for 200,000. Chris Redgrave. Yeah, see? Vince blamed himself for that.
リンジーだって俺は帰ってこない方がいいって。君はいつも俺のせいでと自分
Yeah, like, if you go by that, you can always blame someone. Like, you can blame Bobby for doing it. You can blame Finn for going there, thus taking Bobby there. You can blame um, Bernard for hiring him. You can blame Theodore for wanting to hire High Card. Like, you can just keep going down that line. Yeah. Them and everyone. There is home. Not Sunfoods, but the people.
確かに僕は君が帰ってこない方がいいって言った。あれは本心だ。いつかはみんなサンフィールズを出ていか
Yeah.
なきゃいけない。
Can he finally explain that so that Finn can understand what you meant?
君たちがそうやって育っていくのを見届けるのが僕ら大人の役目だからね。
Not that he didn't want you to come
帰る
back.
場所は一つじゃなくていいんだよ。フィン。
That he wanted you to find your place, not be stuck to the past. Yeah, depends on what you define family.
いや、それにクリスにはミシェルってちゃんと血のつながった家族だっているしな。
What? Oh,
家族。
yeah.
大丈夫か？
He's realizing
クリスが死んじまう。タイラーの
because he got a lot of part of the story.
彼に死をもたらした。奪われたのは
Yeah.
ここだ。まさかクリスのやつ
He realized that he's gonna use
バカ野郎！
X hand to save Michelle's life. Yeah. He did take a job alone. That was a 5. That's right. Yeah, and then he took Alex's card. All were 5. Yeah. He knows the pain that he felt when his father died for him, yet he's still willing to do the same thing to save Michelle's life, even if she's gonna feel the pain in the future. You say whatever you want, but they know how you really feel. Now through the door. I just realized that all those briefcases around him just are money so that he can use his ability. They're just barging in. Okay, like Klondike's really going after killing all the royal family, really. Yeah, she's still in the dark. Oh wow, he's just barging in there. Can Finn get there in time? Call me. Huh. Did not expect a car there. He's just... Okay. Yeah. Look, she's feverish. Yeah. So you actually had the real one back then, and not Klondike. You were the one that tipped them off. Yeah, he wanted to get Alex there, so he pushed Finn away. He just didn't expect that Alex would end up finding Finn afterwards. I still don't know why didn't have his card with him to use, but maybe he was just keeping it safe to make sure he wouldn't lose that card. A bit iffy, but strip off all the masks. No, you're partners. You and the rest of the high card are part of his family now. Yeah. And Finn would know that. He's been in the orphanage. I do like that definition of family. Yeah. Of course. Wow. Okay. He's running up. Who are you? Yeah, he's using his card now. You're using your card now, but not before.
フィンウォール殿、社の待機命令を破ったばかりか、セオドール様直々の指令を妨害するとは。
Wasn't him in the very first episode like going to defend the castle? And yeah, Finn's fired, but let's resolve this whole situation right now and then think about that. But yeah, I think that guy was, which by the way, I thought it was a girl until he talked. I think he was in the first episode when he showed up to defend the castle after the girl took the suitcase with the cards. Meanwhile, BJ, Leo, and Wendy are fighting off Klondike that's coming after the royal family all of a sudden. Like, they suddenly started going on the offensive since that other episode. It's really fun to see this little part. They're all having fun to get the car as a family. I never noticed him blushing there. I don't remember if I made that comment before, but either way, I paying attention to that right now. I'm blushing. Ah, nope. And that's it. That's for the episode. Now, what part can I even talk about? Chris Pass? Sure, let's start with that. How he was old enough to remember his dad. I think even Michelle was. So he remembers the time when it was the three of them. Like, she always had that weak constitution, but Tyler was there for them. Always taking care of them, taking them around. But then that sudden explosion at the mall happened, and Chris got very badly hurt by it. Because he was away from the others, so apparently he was closer to the line of fire, or at least the structure fell down on him or something. But that's when he got hurt. Tyler used X-Hand to save him, ended up dying. Chris saw that, and he was the one in pain. You know, missing his father. You know, the guardian of the family, the one the responsible adult. So now he was the one taking care of Michelle, and he did not want to lose her even more now, because he already lost his mom, and now he lost his dad, and now he doesn't want to lose his sister, who is very weak health. And then he also heard from the doctor about her condition. That I imagine it means that she has a terminal disease and won't be alive for long. So he made up this whole plan of collecting the 5 cards, because they all came together when he first got the other 5 card. So that put the thought in his mind, and once he reached the second one, he started moving the pieces around, putting in a second dummy and everything. And then there was the card with Alex that he tipped them off so that they would go there, and then he wanted to be alone with them so that he could defeat them and get the card. Of course, it didn't work exactly how he planned, because he got captured by them. But then he possibly killed Jasper and then came after Alex and took him out and got the card. Of course, now Finn was there, so he had to stop him so that he could leave. Yeah, he's just really wanting to sacrifice himself to save his sister. However, like I was saying before, he's just seeing, like, he knows the pain of losing your loved one to that, because he remembers very much how he feels about Tyler. Yet he's still gonna do the same thing so that Michelle will go through that as well. She possibly already went through that with losing their father. We only seen from Chris' point of view, and she has been in the hospital most of the time. So now she's gonna go through that even more, because she would have lost her mother, her father, and then her brother. Yeah, he's still thinking of like, I don't care what's gonna happen. I just don't want her to die.
早くに母を亡くしたが、そんな寂しさも忘れてしまうくらい、家族3人で過ごしていた幸せな日。いつまでもそばにあると思ってた大事なものは、案外簡単に壊れたりするもんだ。父を失い、俺と妹、この世界に残されたたった2人の家族になったあの日、それは自身を傷つけるんだ。ただ一つの帰る場所、守るため。
心して聞いてください。妹さんはもってあと
父がやったこと、それは俺たちに深い悲しみと消えない痛みを残している。もう少しだけじゃない。あるいは妹を救うための最初で最後のチャンスなんだ。
And then to pick things up, Klondike's also in the attack. Like, don't really know what's their objective here, attacking the royal family, because on the beginning of this arc, they attacked and killed the oldest prince that was about to be crowned in 3 months, and now they're just attacking the palace, going after the princes, and possibly the king as well. Like going full out attacks, not even a traction and then an attack. They're just coming in with everything through the tunnels. But it seems like they expected that, so Theodore collected the High Card members to go there and protect them. And he was even asking his son Leo if the prince left the room, and he was a little confused when he answered no, he hasn't. So maybe the prince is gone.
そうだ。
さよう3ヶ月後の戴冠式で次期国王にご即位予定だったディラン殿下はこのテロの渦中において誠に残念ながらご逝去されました。
クロンダイクの選択肢に後戻りってやつはないんだ。ファミリーに
今から俺も合流して国王陛下と王子殿下たちの身辺警護を行う。それがハイカードに与えられた任務だ。
ノア殿下、この部屋より退出された。
いえ、どうかしましたか。
Speaking of High Card as well, the members of High Card, there's also that Owen person. Is that the sniper guy that we see at the hospital? Don't remember if they ever mentioned his name back in the first episode. I would have to check. But yeah, I think he's like the second command after Theodore, like his right hand, the vice president. Wait, is his ability the sniper? Because it would be very similar to Finn's ability. Huh. Or is he just like a good sniper and that he uses without needing a card? Or maybe the card helped him with like the aiming or something. I don't know. Too little information. We're probably not going to find that out.
様が不利だ。
But then, Lindsey shows up, and we have that whole talk about found family. How Chris gave the money to rebuild Sunfield's 200,000, and Lindsey finally explained to Finn what he meant when he wanted he wanted Finn to not come back to the orphanage. Not that he was kicking him out, it's that he wanted Finn to find his own place in the world and not to just stay stuck with the orphanage. And thank you for explaining, because Finn would not understand that. So now he figured that out, and he has that whole family. Lindsey, Sam, and all the other kids. And that's not his only family, because it seems like Highcard's also his family now. That includes Chris. So when he heard about family, he realized what was going on, because he knew about Michelle on that day that they went out, and he knew about his father because he heard from Aya. So all that information, the axe hand that their father used to heal him and sacrifice himself, and her condition and everything, he figured out what was Finn doing. No, what was Chris doing? Why am I getting the names mixed? What was Chris doing? Because he also remembered about the cards. Hey, there was that mission that Chris went by himself. Then there was on the boat. And then collect the card before all that happened from Alex. 5. So he figured out he's collecting the 5s. He's gonna use X-Hand for Misha. So he ran to the hospital, and he might be a little late.
でもね、家はなくても僕がいる。サムやみんなも君が守ってくれたおかげで元気だ。僕たち家族がいる限り、サンフィールズはずっとそこにある。君たちがそうやって育っていくのを見届けるのが僕ら大人の役目だからね。
確かにここは帰りたくなる場所だね。
じゃあこれも今の君にとって家族っていうことなのかい？
家族どうだか。いや、それにクリスにはミシェルってちゃんと血のつながった家族だっているしな。クリスが死んじまう。大会のフォーカーでは彼に死をもたらした。そうだ。あの時クリスは一人で。そして最後の一枚は。お前は集めたフォーカードで。
So he did manage to talk with Chris, which I really did not expect Chris to leave a card there, call him. But his whole talk about family and everything and wanting them to return to Old Maid together really shook Chris there. But then he reestablished his goal in saving Michelle and shook it off. So he left the parking lot. Don't know where he's going. Because does he really need to go anywhere to use the X-Hand for her? Or does he think somebody's gonna show up and stop him? Because it was in the hospital parking lot, and it seems like that sniper guy caught the room and was aiming at the car. So maybe? I don't know where he's going though. And there was also the whole thing with Chelsea there, that he sent her the package so that she could give it to him and a change of clothes so that he could get out of those old clothes all bruised up and recognizable. And then the package, there was the other 3 parts, the ID, and the gun. Probably other stuff too. Now, what I don't really get is why didn't he not have his own card with him? Why did he put in the package? Because that card could really help him out. Yet he decided to go cardless to try to take a card from Alex. What was his plan there? I mean, he was able to possibly kill Jesper without a card, so yeah, I don't know how he's doing this. Seemed like he got a hand. And there was a whole situation with Chelsea where he used the opportunity that she's starting to have feelings for him and gets her to stop her from using her ability. So instead of using her ability to hold him down, he just slapped him, and then the police showed up. But yeah, we're really focusing a lot on Chris' situation. Seems like he's very much determined to sacrifice himself for Michelle, no matter the consequences, no matter who's gonna be left grieving. He just doesn't want her to die to the sickness. So, doing all this, he's out a high card, and now Finn is shield because he tried to stop him instead of staying on standby to help out the rest of high card against Klondike. So Finn's also fired, but I don't really think that's gonna matter much because they're focused on Chris. Is focused on Chris right now. Once that settles, we can see what's gonna happen with the two of them. And yeah, we're almost at the end. One episode left. So very excited to see how things are gonna play out here. What's gonna happen to Chris and Michelle. What's gonna happen to Palace and everything. But we're gonna get our answers next week. Hopefully. Anyway, that's all for today. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye.